I think I gave like a 3 out of 10.
Board. Look at this great Kino shot of him waxing his board. We're literally seeing him in his room fucking polishing his fucking board like with wax. If you know what we mean. I mean he's literally he's making a scene with a magazine. If you know what we fucking mean. He's causing a commotion with some lotion. If you know what we're saying. No, he's literally on his board. Like he's not doing that at all. He's like. He's waxing a surfboard. It's the gayest thing ever. I would have rather him be fucking jacking off into his own face.
No, this scene is fantastic, dude. Oh my god, the camera sequence here. Oh man.
You ever do that when you were a kid, like in your room, like playing your guitar, looking in the mirror, like fucking there he goes, getting ready to fucking play for.
I think everybody did.
Thousands of people. Amazing. This is the Kino shit to do.
I mean, I guess if you were a surfer, I guess a surfer kid would have did that stuff too then.
I remember when I was a kid, when I was living in California for a little bit, I used to pretend I was a surfer on a pillow, dude, a king-size pillow, dude, and I was surfing.
Catching good waves that way?
Rival House Network.
And don't like the brags, I don't like the boast. They like hot butter on the breakfast toast. Watching flicks, talking chicks, I like the motorboat. Can Riverman make it yo a check? Nope. So look at all these movies I got. Commenting like, should we watch them or not? I know they just be acting for cash, but I still got one question to ask. Like, why'd he do that, do that, do that? If that was me, I'd be like, screw that, screw that, screw that. I'm an alpha, I'd eat through that, through that, through that. So why'd he do that, do that, do that?
What's up, everybody? Doing another BTM commentary. It's been a minute. Last 2 episodes that Zach and I recorded, podcast-wise, were Cinema Enemas. But we got Todd in tow, Riverman, I'm sorry, his alias, and of course Zach. And Zach, you can talk about the movie we're going to be doing. Riverman wanted to jump in on this because this is both a flick that you guys both like. I think Riverman likes it a bit more. I was looking at your guys' reviews and shit online, but I can tell he's just close to it. But anyway, talk about it. What are we doing?
Bro, Airborne is...
The Jack Black classic.
Airborne is just like fucking... It's just all about like getting on that wave, bro, and just riding it out. Like fucking letting life just take you... Fucking take you wherever it flows. Fuck, I don't know. There's something fun about this movie. It's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
The nostalgia fact is off the chain, man. It's fantastic for me. It's growing up watching this. Go ahead.
Seth Green looking like Judy Fonny from Doug. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Dressed just like her.
A lot of good actors in this.
Let's go ahead and get it started, and we'll start rolling with it. You ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, fucking... Look how proud Warner Brothers Pictures was of this movie. Look how long this is on screen. 15 seconds. I counted.
You know, it's funny, though. They're obviously not that proud of it because it was hard for me to obtain it. It's not available anywhere to rent on demand. The only place is YouTube. I had to, and it's like, if it's available on YouTube, you'd think it, Icon Productions. That's what Mel Gibson's production company was later called. So
that's why you need to buy the Warner Archive DVD like I did, man.
Is that why that Warner Brothers logo was so long? They wanted to be on just as long as the one after it, even though that one was animated and fucking like had a thing. They were just a stationary, like fucking just Warner Brothers, and just staring at it for 15 minutes. Like it stares into the abyss stares back. That logo.
I couldn't remember if I had seen this or not. I had convinced myself I hadn't, and I rented it. And then as soon as I started watching it, man, like it really hit me when he got to school in Ohio. Once I hit that scene and I saw fake ass Johnny Cage from MK Annihilation as the bully, I'm like, I've seen this. And not only have I seen it, I watched it just like 3 or 4 years ago.
Look at this suiting up. Oh man, it's amazing. Doesn't it just make you want to grab your blades and go out for a fucking skate? Oh man.
Yeah, I mean that's what I used to do back in the 90s, man. Like I played roller hockey and I was obsessed with this fucking movie, man.
Fucking dude, all the Batman suiting up shots with his brother there. Fucking so good. Continue your story, Aaron.
No, I'm just saying, it clicked with me that not only had I seen it before, I watched it just a few years back when you guys were talking about it on the podcast. Like, I'll see it because I never saw it, which is telling. I don't know why I just totally blocked it out of my memory, but it all came back to me as soon as I was watching it. And It's a fun movie. I like it.
These dudes basically look like they were like the two. This is pre Paul Walker. Fucking these two got into the fucking the Brindlefly fucking pods from the Fly remake, and the fucking they mixed, and fucking this Paul Walker came out of these two guys being combined. I think
my wife kept saying Ryder Strong wannabe.
Fucking Ryder.
She loved Ryder Strong, so
fucking what a name, Ryder Strong.
I remember when Fred Savage got canceled and fired from that new Wonder Years show because, you know, people that were on the set were accusing him of sexual harassment and all this shit. Everybody kept making the Boy Meets World quotes like, God, he didn't fall from the tree like, you know, like his character on Boy Meets World when he tried to put the moves on Topanga, art imitating life, that whole thing. Because he, you know, played her college professor or something. I think he played like a Professor Lasky type, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got one of those.
What?
I got one of those fucking sores on my tongue. Fucking that's on the side of your tongue.
Those canker sores.
Fucking garbage.
No, this lead actor, Shane McDermott, I think this was his only film role. He did some TV episodes, but this is all he's known for. I think now he's like a dentist or something like that, but like I looked him up not too long ago, and I wanted to like see if I can do a commentary with him. If he even remembers this fucking movie, but
if it's the only movie he ever did, I'm sure he remembers it.
Well, I mean, still, it's back in '95.
It's one of the many movies Stuart Copeland of The Police scored.
Fucking what a Chad Stewart. Would you chill with Stewart?
And this movie has everything. This has sports. This has women. This has good laughs, man. This has everything.
Black.
It has a bit of an identity crisis because it's like, I get it. They're establishing the California culture, the rollerblading and the surfing, but he's hardcore surf. And then it's like, okay, a surfing thing. And it's like, okay, he moves to this town that doesn't...
He's a surfer. You can't take the surf out of the dude. You could take the dude out of the beach, but you can't take the surf out of the beach. He just puts on the blades.
I get it. He goes to the Midwest and they don't have a beach in sight. And then they're establishing hockey. I'm like, okay, so he's going to learn to do hockey and adapt to that. But no, they quickly abandon hockey, and it becomes all about rollerblading, kinda. And
maybe we couldn't decide what extreme sport it wasn't.
The seasons change. I mean, if you know how to rollerblade, you know how to play hockey.
Well, don't put it in the movie because it fakes you out. Like literally, they're establishing it like it's going to be almost like a Mighty Ducks thing, and it's hockey. But then all of a sudden it's rollerblading, and then of course the end. It's just we're settling a turf war, whatever the fuck they're doing over a roller skate. A race.
They gotta do the rollerblades race. They always end like that. Fucking, you always gotta have the big race.
We'll get into the big race because that's 3 stars alone for the big race. But
fucking amazing scene.
It is.
It actually is.
It's fantastic. Cinematography and the action sequences is phenomenal.
I do feel like I enjoyed it too. I do feel like that race though goes on a long time.
No, it doesn't. I
feel like it goes on a really long time.
I think it works.
It's a long race, but it pays off, man. It's fantastic.
I love this neighborhood, dude. It's very 90s. The house even looks like the 90s, but it's awesome. You can tell they're rich bitches.
Oh, it's my favorite part where he says, "You guys were awesome today, gracias." He's talking to his rollerblades, dude.
Gracias. Yeah.
Fucking Chad. That's what a Chad does. Look at this king. Like fucking, how did this guy not go on to just do every fucking amazing film? Like fucking,
beautiful smile, dude. He's a Chad, dude.
Fucking, and then he just disappeared, and then fucking became a dentist.
I just find it so weird that his parents couldn't figure out another arrangement. Oh, sorry, sport. You can't miss school that long. You're going to go to school in Ohio for 9 months, and then, that's weird because they're only going to be gone 9 months.
So many great films have this exact setup. Heavyweights. Yeah. Fucking kid comes home from school. Oh, sorry, Jerry. You're getting a little too chubby. We got to send you to fat camp. And then he goes there. Fucking amazing. This movie, fucking he comes home. You can't surf anymore, buddy. We got to send you away. Like, it's amazing.
We're going
it
to
makes
Australia on a dig or whatever, right? I mean... And he gets all stoked because they got probably bitching waves. He's like, "I'm sorry, man. You can't be out of school that long. 9 months. I have to think that's also going to go into summertime. So we're talking about maybe 6 months at most.
It's 6 months because he came in mid-semester. So it was like December he came in, and then he lasted 6 months.
But why would you make your kid go all the way to Ohio to go to school for a part of a year, you know, just can't they find someone? Why can they not do that in Australia? Can't they somehow homeschool them and get that done in Australia, or have them stay with some? They have to look at them. They're well-to-do. They have to have networks and friends. Find another place for him to stay in the same school at least.
He's probably an only child, dude. He wants him to experience the Midwest. I mean, come on, you're thinking
why?
Way too much.
It doesn't.
Why? He's a California surfer boy, dude.
Do you want to experience a shittier place with cold climates, dude?
Yeah.
Worse food and everything. I mean,
hey, you found the girl of his dreams.
Stacy. The Chad met the
Stacy, yeah.
they can be addicting. It is. It's very much the same scene. But that whole intro scene we just saw, that montage, the fucking music playing and the rollerblading, that was also a stereotype in the 90s too. Very cliche. But it's not as
Why
good.
is that guy standing there?
They always do that in movies. There's always a guy like that.
I was trying to do a Beavis and Butthead type of joke there.
No, but anyway, you know who did that intro better? Power Rangers, the movie. Because not only they're also skydiving, and then they're rollerblading through the park.
What was the song playing while they were skydiving? It wasn't
Keep on loving, whoa, Higher Ground, the Chili Peppers version. So extreme.
Fucking, I was trying to remember what it was.
I love the mother-father, dude. They're fantastic. They're totally Midwest type of family right here, dude.
He's a really righteous dude. Yeah, she's very Wisconsin, you know.
Yeah. And then the father, yeah.
Oh, Mr. Dewey from Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
Why isn't this kid been appropriated as the Chad meme yet?
He should be, man.
We need to pioneer this.
He's Chad Thundercock.
I also feel, I mean, maybe he was perfect for the role, but I wouldn't have been surprised if the casting directors are like, we offered the role to Jonathan Brandis first, and he turned it down, and he was the second in line.
I'd be curious, man. Who they gave this role to?
Because doesn't he have like a Jonathan Brandis vibe, like sidekicks?
Yeah.
And he was relevant at the time.
Bi curious is indeed, because I would fuck this kid. I would fuck this kid.
Okay.
I would let him put me to sleep with his dentist laughing gas and do all kinds of fucking weird dentist shit to me, like in the movie The Dentist with Corbin Bernstein or whatever his name is. Bernstein. There's Judy Funny right there.
I like Judy Funny's bedroom, man. If you notice, he's got lots of Megadeth and Metallica posters.
He's wearing a Slayer shirt, dude.
That fucking wig they got him wearing is amazing.
Oh, when he's coming out, like getting ready for in the montage of him changing outfits or whatever.
Oh,
I don't know if it's a wig or not. I can't tell if it's a wig or not. Maybe I'm not good at that. Those John Lennon glasses are very Chad, though. He brought his surfboard. Yeah, he brought his surfboard, and they're like, "Why did you bring your surfboard?" He's like, "Oh, I take it everywhere."
I'm not.
It doesn't go.
I'm not gonna say who she reminds me of, but was the last name at least. But it's Deb.
I know Deb. I know.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
exactly.
Travis, what a slut! What a slut!
I love it. I gotta tell that story. So I think it was on my birthday when I was maybe like turning 14 or something. It was a long time ago. And I slept over at our buddy Travis's house. The next day, like, it wasn't even a big deal. And what's it called? I remember Travis told his parents that it was my birthday. I remember John, dude, like calling me from upstairs. Aaron, get up here. It's your birthday. Like, why didn't you say anything? I'm like, what asshole mentions that to anybody? Anyway,
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to make a thing of it. And so I went with them to Mall of the Bluffs, and I'll never forget walking in the entrance. And as we're walking in, this couple of chicks, like college age, were walking out, and just right passes his mother, and she just gives her the rubberneck and says, "What a slut!" Really hot, and this chick's just laughing, and I'm like, "Gosh, Deb."
Amazing.
But she wasn't even she wasn't even like talking shit behind someone's back, dude. She was like saying it to her face. It was funny.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that if you say it to their face, right?
It's not as bad, I guess. I don't know.
She was jealous that fucking that bitch was a Stacy, and she couldn't even fucks with that fucking Steve.
Nah, man, she was into belly dancing, man. She was on her way.
Yep, she's pole dancing.
Dancing.
Fucking just don't hate the player.
This is a cool freaking room, dude. Wiley's room.
I know, man.
It'd be cold sleeping in that basement, though.
I will say this. In all these 90s movies, all the kids have the coolest rooms I always wished I could really have. But his is very realistic. Like, that looks like a Midwest basement, right?
Yeah.
Not really finished. It's not like brain scan bedrooms were. Nobody really had that sweet ass attic room, and I mean, I don't know. In the Midwest, we never had attic rooms.
What's the better room, the attic room or the basement room? Fucking, he's got a basement room.
Oh, I'd rather have an attic room, but I mean,
I think the attic rooms aesthetically always look cooler in the movies, especially with like the roof and everything and the ceiling. But basements have to be better, man, for like sound and shit. I'd rather have a basement, I guess. It don't matter. They're all cool, man.
The basement. Oh yeah.
I still have to give point to Eddie Furlong because he had the refrigerator, and the refrigerator had the Alice Cooper poison poster on the side of it. So.
I think he has an Eraserhead poster in the background. Yeah, he does.
He's a fucking lynch head. He's a lynch head.
And you know what, too? He didn't have an attic room or a basement room. He just had a regular upstairs bedroom. But I, of course, got to give an honorable mention to my boy Skippy in Trick or Treat, his bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so fun looking at these movies, and like you're doing, looking at Eraserhead.
There's a Metallica poster.
Yeah, he's got Metallica, Kiss. He's got a Megadeth. He had a couple Megadeth. It's always fun playing I Spy in those rooms, like all the shit they put and stuff in there.
Hell yeah.
But Skippy had the best, dude. Skippy had so many posters, dude. He was awesome.
Well, until he destroyed it,
He tore them all down except for the same. Tear down the walls and all that shit. Like, oh, fucking makes me sick, dude.
Isn't that coming out on Blu-ray soon now?
Dude, Todd shared this link about it getting released finally. I don't know if it was by Kino Lorber or who it was, but I think it was fake. Was that real?
I think Vestron's supposed to do it, but I think it got pushed off.
It was Vestron, but you sent me just a screenshot. And I tried Googling it. I couldn't find a trace of it. So I'm like, is this fake? Is this something somebody just doctored up and put it on Twitter?
I think it got pushed back.
Yeah, but you can't find links.
No.
So where'd you see it?
On Twitter. People were talking about it. There's rumor mill and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
they're usually pretty spot on, so
I got really excited, but it's like, yeah, who knows?
For some reason, that movie's been tied up in some fucking rights hell for a long time. We're gonna meet fucking. This is actually a great way to do a scene like this, where we gotta meet all these kids and just like get to know them. But hey, it's the first day of school. He has an excuse now to fucking introduce himself. And did they ever do this in real life? Like I've done this probably once or twice.
They always do it
every day. Beginning of school.
But they always do that. Yeah, they always do this shit to establish the character. They do it in Casper too, right? Christina Ricci's
another great Kino fucking film. Another great Kino film that we still haven't done.
Here's some sluts.
Stacy's.
I think Jack's a pretty good bully, for the most part. I mean, he's
he's very Kino. Fucking. And his buddy is fucking the great Jack Black.
Augie,
which I love it. I love at the end, and I remember this line both times I watched it. What do you say? Something like, "I had you all wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I had you so wrong.
We had you so wrong. I forgot how he said.
I'm just so sorry." Because he's like getting dramatic for a second. Like, wow, you're not an asshole anymore. Just because you had him pegged wrong. No, but that's legit. Johnny Cage, the beta one from Annihilation, right? He gets killed in that shitty sequel, like in the first scene by Shao Kahn. And Lyndon Ashby didn't sign on to do it because why would he? He's like, I get my neck broken in the first scene? Why? So they got that guy to do it. And he has one line. He's all like, this is not good.
Oh, man. What a great time to be alive when they would just make a sequel to a movie.
I was laughing at this scene, dude.
Recast.
Oh, great. They're falling on their chair.
Big Chad, Big Stacy's.
This legit looks like
cream in the jeans. Yeah.
This looks like the Wonder Years high school classroom.
Wonder Years was a great show.
So he was in Next Karate Kid, I guess. Jack.
He was one of the
Chris
assholes.
Conrad.
Yeah.
Robin Williams, Jack. That's a great film too.
Hey, it's that guy. It's a little Joker. Fucker. He did nothing to you.
Hell yes.
Is stereotypical.
What a Chad.
What's his name again? Like Spider or something?
Snake.
Oh, God, it's worse.
This dude's a Big Chad too.
Oh, this is funny.
Yeah, there's a couple movies that do this. It works though. Fucking it's pretty what's the word? Cliche, I guess. That guy looks familiar too.
Well, I think the cast is pretty believable. I mean, well, of course they don't look like high school students, but they look like Midwest kids.
It's weird seeing Jack Black not too fat.
Yeah,
like kind of skinny, husky.
Like to sleep, but like to play Nintendo.
King.
He's got a great deer in headlights look all the time.
Doesn't he fart here? Yeah. Oh.
Fucking. We got to fucking talk about the movie. We can't just watch it though. I forgot.
Oh,
we got to talk about it.
We're talking.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Fucking. Here's the King Chad move here. This is what you got to do. You got to be like our boy here, Seth Green. What's the coolest Seth Green role besides this movie? Of course.
I don't know. No, that's not it.
Let's pull up his IMDb.
He was an It. He was an It.
He looks so much like Nate, dude. That's what my wife was saying too.
He looks exactly like Nate, 100%. Yeah. Shave that head, and that's his brother or something.
Yeah,
which
Nate.
is very weird. Lush
from the podcast Lush. Yeah.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
And they got the height the same, probably too. They're both pretty short guys.
Austin Powers? I don't know.
Yeah, he was in the Austin Powers movies. He was in It. He was in this. He was in Can't Hardly Wait, right? With Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I love that movie. That movie's Kino.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. He's in that Sex Drive movie, right? The Amish guy.
Oh yes. Fucking Idle Hands.
Idle Hands.
Idle Hands. Terrific film. Terrific film.
Party Monster.
I never saw Party Monster. I don't think.
He was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV show.
Yeah.
Kino.
Look at the fat chick back there also giving him the look, dude.
Look at this.
Give me a bean burrito.
I love...
You don't know what styling is?
He's like, don't know what I want to do when I grow up? Don't care. Just want a big beef burrito. Or something. What does he say?
Bean burrito. I'll be styling.
I'm a heavy camera.
Why are they so offended by this guy?
Pretty two-shoe. Because all the women want him, dude.
Really...
But wait, did they want Jack Black before he walked in the room or something? I doubt it.
There's a funny scene later where he basically Jack Black accuses him of playing an act here. Like, fuck, you're just putting on an act here. And then throughout the rest of the movie, he just suspects he's like faking it, I guess. That's why he hates him so much.
But do you guys really even buy this whole setup? Because let's face it.
Absolutely.
No, a pretty boy like that starts school and all the girls like him, dude. He's going to fit right in with like the preppy crowd.
No, bro.
He's not going to be getting fucking picked on and fucking exiled.
There wasn't a whole, well, I mean, there was a preppy crowd back in the 90s, but it was pretty different, man, in the 90s.
I just don't.
You got to snap out of it, Aaron. You're thinking about this too much.
The jocks pretty much ran the school, man, in the 90s.
This isn't a fake movie, man. This is a real life documentary.
This guy's like really social. He's outgoing. Like, he's not the kind of guy that he would just integrate. He would.
Does this guy even exist? I don't even think this. I think this is a weird character study of a character that doesn't exist in real life. I don't think there's a real person like that.
People aren't even like this in beach culture in like California. It's such a weird.
This is Saved by the Bell culture. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, this is more of a Saved by the Bell movie than we ever could have got. Really.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Just think of them making a meta Saved by the Bell like satire, like the Brady Bunch movie did.
It's got Mr. Dewey already. The dude with the broken nose reminds me of Ox.
You got Screech as Jack Black. No, Screech should be Wiley.
Yeah, Wiley, 100%.
Squeech.
Squeege. Yeah, you can name him Squeege, dude. The alternate version.
Squeege.
So this trivia was basically saying on IMDb, filmed when X Games, of course, started to become popular. Inline skating was the craze. So this is all about X Games. That's probably why they have all the sports, Aaron.
We need to do a deep dive into fucking rollerblade exploitation, fucking these sports exploitation movies like fucking Rad and fucking
Rad sucks, dude.
Yeah, Rad sucks. This is way better than Rad,
movie.
dude.
Radmobile.
I didn't get it. I didn't get the appeal. Like, why is this movie a cult like favorite? Because it's just bad.
Fucking Brink is one of the pinnacle.
Brink's good. I like Brink. Yeah, we can do that.
Soul Skaters.
Disney Channel original movie, Kino. Here, this part made me laugh right here, where you feel like he's doing it again.
Other people's property.
The shadow.
Why is he so concerned with his friend's property, quote unquote property? I don't.
Well,
get
dude,
it.
it's the typical bully's
Goon,
henchman, dude.
right hand, man, his right hand.
Yeah.
That's it. He said it again. I'm gonna kill him. There's two twins there for no reason.
But you know what's funny though is these quote unquote bullies. They're not really as threatening as most of these characters are in movies. They don't really beat the shit out of them or really give them that hard of a time. To be honest with you.
Well, Snake pulls a knife on Goosen, dude. After you'll see up here, coming up.
They're pretty accepting of welcoming Snake into the group because he has to play that game or whatever.
This movie's people don't recognize all the Kino quality. This movie could be put out on the Criterion Collection. Did you see, like, there was just a surrealist moment of extreme David Lynch-like absurdism where two twins, identical twins, just showed up, talked right next to each other, and nobody acknowledged they were twins, and it almost seemed like completely out of, like, nobody would do that, but nobody's acknowledging that they're twins. Fucking very Lynchian. Kino. What's it saying about life?
I don't know, but we're about to get to a hockey game here, and I have one little thing I got to nitpick. I get it. He's from California. It's not exactly Winnipeg, but they still have professional hockey and shit like that, and they have hockey rinks in California. Why is he so stupid to where, like, he really scores on the other goal?
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Like,
I understand where we're coming from that. Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
even if like you didn't grow up around hockey, I know that he's playing the game. He can see where the other his team's going.
If he didn't rollerblade, I could see maybe he'd be an idiot when it came to sports. But if you rollerblade, you play roller hockey pretty much.
He skates. Yeah, he's like really stupid.
Yeah.
Fucking, I just got flashbacks of fucking Happy Gilmore. He's gonna fucking take off his skate and try to stab somebody. We need to do that movie. That's a great film.
Well, my bad. I guess when he does that, that's later. But
I love this guy. Blaine, dude, is a typical bully name.
He kind of looks like a scuffed Will Friedle.
Will Friedle.
What does he say? Stupid, stupid, stupid. That's what Blaine is saying.
Dude, the way these movies used to always portray school rivalries, are they really like this in real life, dude? I never, like, this bad, where you're, like, getting up in each other's face and chests and shit like that. Like, why?
Course,
why?
man.
Like, why do you care so much? What's so offensive, man? You live like 5 miles away?
I'm going to make a lot of people mad here.
Say it.
This movie is better than The Mighty Ducks.
No.
Yes.
It's not.
Yes, it is. It is better than The Mighty Ducks.
I have to disagree.
No, this is where it's at, man.
It's a fun movie. It's definitely good fun, feel good, comfort food.
It's a movie you can watch over and over and over again. Never get tired of it.
Well, I mean, for Todd, I'm just going to tell you right now, it's a 6 out of 10 for me. I like it.
It's a perfect score for me. Perfect.
What a low T.
10
What
out
a
of
low
10.
T take.
Zach gave it 6 too, so I don't know what he's saying.
I didn't.
Yeah, you
don't
did.
know what I gave us.
I totally saw. I totally saw what you guys both gave it.
I didn't rate it yet.
It was already rated. It was you took it off. It was.
I must have lied about it, so you wouldn't know.
No, it's a 6. It's good, but I didn't grow up with it.
8 at least.
I didn't grow up with it.
I mean, you have the R&B, you have everything from the 90s. This screams 1993, which I love.
God, I was waiting for "Color Me Bad" to start playing or something.
Yeah, you got the Boys to Men rip-off song in the end credits. My wife and I were dancing to it, dude, last night.
Look at that guy. That guy right there behind him is just like he has this movie on VHS and he rewinds it like this is my fucking 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, I would.
That shot right there. Oh god, look how long I'm on screen. Jesus Christ.
I'm surprised he's not selling 8x10s at the local convention. Dude.
Of that screenshot.
Yeah. This is me behind Mitchell Goosen.
That would be so amazing.
What's Mitchell Goosen up to these days?
He's a dentist, like I said, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying the director. My bad.
No.
This is where we find out the main character's only character flaw, where we find out what is it he doesn't believe in? Nothing's worth fighting for. Nothing's worth fighting for, and it's like, she just kind of glosses over that right now, but then later on it becomes a problem.
It comes back and bites him in the ass.
And then he's got to overcome it. He's got to overcome.
I love the Mitchell Goosen quote. It's probably the best quote in the movie. I think Gandhi. He said, I think Gandhi said it best. Make waves, not war.
Isn't it funny how he's like wearing the man of the house Indian guide's jacket, dude? Just like Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah.
Which is also another movie where they unrealistically have a kid that would never get picked on. It's like you can't pick out a kid because he's a heartthrob and he looks a certain way, and then like also make him be picked on.
People will pick on kid for anything. If they see he's a heartthrob, they will pick on him harder to fucking make him even feel. They got to fucking beat on up. Like, you're fucking short, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. That's the one that fucking stings to this day. We all have those things that fucking kids pointing out of us and fucking
What they point out about you?
I don't know.
No, you do.
Oh, well, I was like fat and shit. I was fat back then.
Hey, so I get it. Goosen is all philosophical and stuff, and he's cool, but he's kind of an airhead because, I mean, obviously there's a couple things we already pointed out, but the thing that bugs me the most is he has this great epiphany, and he forgot about something he had coming in the mail. Okay, he didn't order it online because he clearly had rollerblades in California. Why did he bring the surfboard on the plane and probably pay a fuck ton to take that, but he had the roller skates shipped?
Well, because it was the middle of winter, so that's why.
What is that? So he can surf? He can surf?
I know, dude. I'm kidding.
I don't go anywhere without my board or whatever he says. I'm like...
Why is he seeing TV static there?
Oh, right here, he pulls a butterfly knife on him. Snake, dude.
Is he a robot? Seeing on tweet. What? I don't even remember that happening.
Typical, dude. Yeah.
I didn't even remember that happening.
Cholo, dude, pulling a butterfly knife on him.
That's so stupid.
Should have been licking his face like Kumar, dude. Thought if I did some gay shit, you'd wake up. What do you say?
The dog. Why'd the dog turn into a person? He had like a human around him and shit.
Because he was dreaming about his dog, dude.
Fucking Chad. What Kino shit is it trying to lay out in there? Lynchian type of fucking storytelling.
So everybody went home and just left this knocked out kid in the middle of the ice?
Yeah, pretty much.
No one called the paramedics or wanted to wake up. Everybody fucking cleared out, man.
Kino. I love it. That's good fucking shit.
Rub some dirt on it. Yeah, I mean, people kind of like kids just kind of like...
He's laying in the ice. It'll fucking... It's already... Like, what happened when you fucking hurt yourself? You put ice on it. He's just laying on the ice now. It's fine.
I'm feeling frisky.
Hell yeah. We needed a scene where, like, they walk in on them fucking or something. Yeah. And, like, she's got a strap on. She's fucking him. Shit like that.
Mr. Dewey's probably got a big-ass Tommy Lee cock.
Kino.
Fucking Tommy Lee, 6-year-old guy showing his dick, dude. It's gross.
Well, that guy's a fucking idiot, man. We already know he has a big one. Why does he need to show it off again?
And it's funny, though, because, like, if you hear him talk, he still kind of talks like he's a 16-year-old. He talks like a surfer. He talks like Cody. It's like, dude, you're 60, man. Chill the fuck.
Maybe this movie's about him.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the main character in this movie.
I think Machine Gun Kelly's his son, dude. I mean, they look so similar to me.
Bosch clone.
Yeah, fucked up.
Oh, this is a great part where they start tormenting these kids for missing that or shooting the goal in the other net, dude.
Oh yeah. I'm getting fucking Cop and a Half vibes now. So many great films about kids in school. Remember the opening credits of Cop and a Half? Like
I've never watched that one. I don't think.
I'm an
so
8-year-old with a badge. You don't remember that?
I that was probably in the trailer. I just never watched the movie.
Fucking amazing film. Fucking Burt Reynolds. That's the best Burt Reynolds film. I'm saying it right now. I'm throwing it down. Throwing it down. It's not, but it's fun.
Why do they have a shower in the high school? I guess it could be the gym.
We used to have showers in our high school.
Yeah, it's the
didn't
gym.
we?
I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
See, look, he knows that they're after him. They're fucking on him like
I thought it
stink
was-
on shit.
I thought it was going to turn
Fuck.
American History X and they're going to punk his ass in the shower. And it gets real dark. It takes a
Or
big...
Nightmare 2, dude.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna string them up, dude.
Why would you leave your clothes over there where they can steal them when you know they're fucking doing this shit?
Yeah, it's really stupid. They
He
don't-
deserved everything he got, I think.
People have lockers. Like, why do they act like lockers don't exist in these movies?
You see, he's just such a big
I got
Chad.
the pumps, dude.
He knew that, like, fucking, if they steal my clothes, I'll use someone else's clothes.
I like when they take the toilet paper and he's like got a cake. He's got a shitty ass, dude. He's walking. Like,
Oh, yeah, you got to pull it out, dude.
That's gross, dude. He's walking with a
What's
shit.
happening, brah?
Keen.
What has she been in? I swear I know her from something else. And I
Oh,
can't
let's check,
put my
man.
finger on it.
Fucking put my finger on it. Smell my finger. That looked like fucking.
Nikki.
That looked like botched Jason Alexander
Yeah.
clone. See, look. Now I'm being reminded of great films such as Encino Man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
This movie is just like 18,000 different Kino films all rolling into one.
Well, it's probably made in the same year,
Dude,
right? What was it, 93?
I love
94?
Pauly Shore's enthusiasm and his resilience to not give up because he's always on Instagram like trying to create fake hype for this stupid movie pitch idea he has. You know, like I sent you those pictures. He makes those Photoshop pictures of like some film idea with like him and Snoop and Dre and shit like that. And, you know, of course he fools his stupid fucking beta fans like, oh man, can't wait to see this. He's like, no, man, if you guys want to see it, tag Dre, tag Snoop. Anyway,
Exactly.
now he was on a trip trying to do like Encino Man 2. Like, God, dude, it's not happening, man.
What if our boy is Andy Kaufman-esque and he's just like, fuck, this is all a thing he's doing?
Really quick, I call bullshit on this too because I would have just somehow used that wet soppy toilet paper.
I would have too. I thought the same thing.
I just would have ripped it out in chunks and used it. I mean, whatever, you know, they could have stolen it. That would have been a better prank. Like, why are they just?
Well, you can't steal when there's in chains, dude.
Have you
Yes,
ever
you're right.
seen that in a school with them on chains? I've never seen
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, people steal toilet paper. They had to do that in our
Yeah,
school.
but why was the toilet paper up above? Could it be because it was convenient for the movie for them to take everything and do that?
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen toilet paper. Can you imagine you walking in a bathroom and you can see everybody's hands above the stall grabbing toilet paper?
So,
You
she
go to
was in.
shake somebody's
go ahead.
hand is when they go to grab the toilet paper. You just shake their hand, piss them off.
So Nikki was in Saved by the Bell, the new class, Weird Science.
That's it.
Silk
it.
Stockings.
Yeah.
She was in Boy Meets World, I think.
Drive-by handshaking.
Oh,
She's been in a lot of stuff.
I think I know her from Boy Meets World.
California Dreams,
Okay, yeah.
one of our favorites.
Not mine.
California Dreams.
Not mine. Todd loves California Dreams.
This movie isn't as good as California Dreams.
Remember when, God, obviously everybody wanted to make like a Saved by the Bell type show back then. And there was one that starred Matthew Lawrence, and they went further than just doing a Saved by the Bell ripoff. They mixed it with the other show that everybody was ripping off at the time, Power Rangers. It was like a daytime Saved by the Bell meets Power Rangers ripoff. Do you guys remember this?
No.
And it was him and
I
two other
don't.
guys, and they literally would morph in these fucking. It was the weirdest, most bizarre thing I've ever seen. But it's, yeah, Matthew Lawrence. God, I
They
gotta
morph
find
into
it.
big Gundams.
Yeah, figure out what the name was, because
Sounds amazing, actually. Sounds kind of fun. Sounds kind of fucking Matthew Lawrence. I'm in. He's just Kino personified.
Now they're randomly in this fucking Google ad, this Google Dot ad or whatever that's always like playing on YouTube and shit.
Which Lawrence brother was it that was in fucking Miss Doubtfire?
Matthew Lawrence. Dude,
Oh yeah.
it was called Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Check out that title. I couldn't
God.
even say it. Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. And
that sounds like a toy I would have got from fucking McDonald's back in the 90s. Oh,
and even
that's
the logo,
so nostalgic.
The logo has some Ultraman ripoff. It literally looks like Ultraman.
Look at this. Here's where he's meeting up for their first date. The fucking protagonist and his love interest for the movie.
Him and Nikki go to the botanical gardens. Yeah.
Botanical gardens. And they have a good time.
Todd,
they have a good time.
You remember that show, City Guys, City? That was kind of a staple. You don't remember City Guys, dude?
No, I don't.
I was like, I watched it at your house, dude. I watched it in your basement.
Really?
Yeah. It was on. It was very much a Saved by the Bell type show, but it was more late
Shitty
90s.
Guys. Well, the version, the South Park version, Shitty Guys. That's what I want.
Here we go.
I'm gonna bring jean shorts and a jean jacket back. I'm gonna bring it back.
Let's do it. Let's just all commit to doing that. Fucking bare feet too.
Yeah.
Let's bring back Jinkos. Yeah. Why not?
I agree.
If you guys have Jinkos, dude, they go for a mint, like online. People.
I told you that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they do.
Really?
Go on Depop and shit like that.
Yeah.
If you guys go to Goodwill, just maybe pop in and look, see if they got some Jinkos.
Why?
Because it's just what's old is new and hip again, man. People like that retro chic. Hey, Todd, you definitely know City Guys, because City Guys was on for like 5 seasons.
Let me look it up.
And it was it's got like a whole bunch of people that kind of went on to be in other shit here and there. Especially well, it's not showing their faces on like Wikipedia, but
oh yeah, I remember this show. Yeah.
I just came up with a great idea, Wankopedia, where it's basically just all the hottest Stacys, and it's just like fucking find all the hottest Stacys, just wank to some hot Stacys. Fucking you can wank to men too if you want. We'll let you wank to anybody you want to.
Here comes the R&B music. I love this part.
It's kind of like yeah, I don't understand. Like, where did the skates come from? Pull them out of his ass.
Backpack. Have a backpack.
And I just don't.
Oh wait, those are those cool skates that come out of your shoes.
Why are they the only people in here? And also, why is this the chick that comes at it that's so mad at him? Can I talk to you? Well, is he really doing something that's that extreme? He's not hurting anything. He's just skating around in a circle. I mean, I get it.
You know what?
He's disturbing the peace.
I used to think I was so cool when I was rollerblading because I took off the back brakes because it's supposed to make you faster, and you're supposed to brake by just like turning your foot, and like I thought it was like the coolest thing ever.
I had a good time rollerblading, man. Does anybody still rollerblade at all?
I did about 15 years ago when I went down to Arkansas to see my brother. My back was toast afterwards, dude. You have to be young to rollerblade.
Oh, it's the same thing with ice skating. You just have to be conditioned for it. But yeah, if you haven't been ice skating in a long ass time, yeah, my lower back fucking kills. It's
man.
murder.
Yeah.
Fucking. If you looked really closely on one of those shots when they were panning through, you could see like 2 other customers were in the store. In one shot, they were sitting on a bench. If you pause,
this guy looks like.
Okay,
Can I see you a second, young man?
It's like, what's the big deal? I mean, like, he looks like a young Jeff Fahey.
Jeff Fahey.
Psycho 3 fame.
Something about that background looks CGI. Is this a Marvel movie?
It's a sign, man. It's a sign. He's in love. I mean,
oh yeah,
bruh.
I love Pantera. That's what it reminds me too. The shot, dude, where she's getting on the bus, dude. I love Pantera.
This movie is too Kino. This movie is too fucking Kino.
One of my favorite parts is coming up where Wiley tries to, get dressed for the date, which is so cringe, dude. It's funny.
Yeah, why are 2 guys doing that? That's like a thing they always do, like with girls and shit. They try on a prom dress, that whole montage, and that's when he's got the Slayer shirt.
It's the Dumb and Dumber montage. Yeah.
Pretty woman.
Yeah.
Walking down the street. We haven't done Dumb and Dumber either.
Really? We never did Dumb and Dumber?
Oh, man. That's the greatest comedy
ever made.
It's
an upside down heart. Looks like a nice...
Or 2 jugs.
Looks like nice pair of toddies. Or a nice ass.
Dude,
So
you guys
cool.
were talking about like a Wankipedia, which is honestly just kind of like Mr. Skin or something. And I kind of went down that Mr. Skin rabbit hole last night because I watched the fucking worst movie, one of the worst movies I've ever seen, maybe. But it's that one movie that Keanu Reeves disowns, The Watcher. The one that he lies and says,
Oh, I remember that movie.
Yeah, James
With
Spader.
James Spader. Yeah.
David Spade.
I almost called him David Spader. David Spade.
No, and I didn't know the lore behind the movie before I watched it. It was just streaming on like Showtime, and I'm like, why not? It's got Reeves. It looks bad. I'll watch it. And the first scene is like a weird strobe light shot of Keanu Reeves doing some interpretive dance to Rob Zombie's Dracula.
I've talked about that. It's
Really?
so fucking weird and cringy. Yeah,
It's weird to Dracula, which dates the movie. Whenever you hear Dracula or like Living Dead Girl, whatever the fuck it is, it's like, oh, this clearly is dated to 1998 to 2000.
It looks like he's like everybody makes fun of it because like he's dancing to it, but they mentioned that like that wasn't the song he was dancing to. It was supposed to be a different song, but then they wanted to they wanted to spice up the soundtrack for the kids, so they got Rob Zombie, and it's just so fucking weird and cringy.
And they reused that same shot at the end of the movie. It's the exact same shot for the end. And but yeah, I had no idea what the lore was or anything. I'd never heard of it. I just thought it looked terrible. I'm like, why not? And I watched it, and I'm like, dude, I know Keanu Reeves is not a good actor, but man, he really puts in a bad performance. And now I guess I understand why, if the story's true. But, and then it's like I went down the rabbit hole, and apparently it's like he's talked about many times. It's the movie he wished he could wipe from his filmography, and for some reason he said he was forced to do it because the director, who was one of his friends, forged his name on the contract, and instead of getting into a long drawn out legal battle, he just did it. Like, does that really happen? That sounds really weird. I would fight tooth and nail, be like, bitch, I didn't sign shit. I'm not doing this, because it's the most generic like serial killer fucking plot. And it's just bad.
The director had dirt on James Spader, David Spader. I prefer.
James Spader's a great actor too. Like, there's just shit, dude. Marissa Tomei's in it. That's who I went down the rabbit hole, Mr. Skin, because she's been naked in a lot of movies. Like, I want to see those.
The wrestler.
Not just the wrestler. She's been in a few things. I want to see those Tomei titties.
I want to see those tomatoes. I got a foot fetish for Marissa Tomei. I want to see them tomatoes.
But it's like a complete waste of a.
Fuck them, suck them, stick them in a shoe.
It's a complete waste of a good supporting cast, because Marissa Tomei is a good actress. James Spader's good. And then you even have like Ernie Hudson as like the police chief that you forget's in the movie. Like, he keeps popping up. Like, why are any of these actors in this movie so bad? I think I gave it like a 3 out of 10.
Board. Look at this great Kino shot of him waxing his board. Literally, everybody. We're literally seeing him in his room, fucking polishing his fucking board, like with wax. If you know what we mean. I mean, he's literally he's making a scene with a magazine. If you know what we fucking mean, he's fucking causing a commotion with some lotion. If you know what we're saying. No, he's literally on his board. Like, he's not doing that at all. He's like. He's waxing a surfboard. It's the gayest thing ever. I would have rather him be fucking jacking off into his own face.
No, this scene is fantastic, dude. Oh my god, the camera sequence here. Oh man.
You ever do that when you were a kid, like in your room, fucking like playing your guitar, looking in the mirror, like fucking, there he goes, getting ready to fucking play for.
I think everybody did.
Thousands of people. Amazing. Fucking, this is the Kino shit to do. In your room.
I mean, I guess if you were a surfer, I guess a surfer kid would have did that stuff too then.
I remember when I was a kid, when I was living in California for a little bit, I used to pretend I was a surfer on a pillow, dude, a king-size pillow, dude, and I was surfing.
Catching good waves that way? Yeah, you fucking...
Amazing. He's going to wake up covered in came.
Mitchell!
He actually wiped out. He falls down. Like, what the fuck? Did you just
make you remember?
Look at that.
Look at his one pit hair. That's what my wife kept pointing out. His one pit hair.
Oh, yeah. That's so funny. That is like one armpit hair.
Did Seth Green take a shit and wipe it all over the wall?
I know.
Is his gray shit?
What was that?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Oh, this is
Love's
funny.
going to leave. The same fucking song from Encino Man too.
There's all the Megadeth.
Yeah, he's got
tapestries.
the "Killing Is My Business" tapestry.
I am too sexy for my shirt.
Oh yeah, he's got a "Killing Is My Business" tapestry right behind him, and he's got "Countdown to Extinction" to the right.
Sexy for my head. Too sexy for my
Yeah,
shirt.
also dates the movie. It's
On
like
the
every
cowboy
movie in the
dude.
'90s had the "I'm too right" said Fred dude.
Yeah.
Too sexy for my cane. Too sexy for my cane. So stupid.
They probably made so much money, dude, in the '90s licensing that damn song out
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
on the catwalk.
Amazing.
I like when he goes Tokyo. He goes in Japan, in Japan.
And
So-
Japan. And I do my little. Why are we vibing to this shitty ass song?
He needs to listen to Popeye. I am what I am. He always goes back to Popeye and Gandhi. Those are his two go-tos. It seems like Mitchell Goosen.
The most manly man.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
Oh
that.
God, dude.
That's
Look at that
Pauly Shore
fit.
right there.
Look at that fit. That is Pauly Shore.
King.
Fucking weasel.
That's
I
very
love
Pauly
this, dude.
too.
What the hell is this?
That's like Axl Rose type of shit.
Is it really that funny? This guy's dying laughing, and those are genuine laughs too.
It is funny. It is funny, man.
But they are, you can tell they're genuinely just like dicking around, getting real laughs.
Do you think they gave him like fucking like heroin or something
Oh, I'm
before
sure,
they
dude.
shot
I
that?
don't think he'd be laughing with heroin. He'd be the opposite. He'd be like a dead flower.
I don't know.
Be like cocaine all hopped up.
He's so fucking super serious though. He's so clued into what he wants out of life. Just fucking, he doesn't know what he wants to be when he grows up. Doesn't care as long as he's got a surfboard and the waves and some nice bean burritos or whatever he said.
That's right.
Fucking what a king.
We were trying to figure out where this girl's from.
Yeah, I've seen
the
her in
other night.
something too.
She's from Brady Bunch movie. Remember
Oh, okay.
Marsha's friend, where she like
Yeah.
the lesbian girl?
Yeah.
Fucking Stacy.
I love those Brady Bunch movies. Those are hilarious.
I like the first one. I wasn't really a big fan.
I
of
think the second one's better.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. You don't
Really?
think you don't like the second one that much?
I don't remember the second one very much.
I think it's great. Tim Matheson, dude. I think it's really funny. I like it.
The Tiki
Yeah.
one.
The spoof on the whole like Brady Bunch goes to Hawaii or whatever.
I love the total 90s cliche car crash. Like, he runs into something, you hear glass break, and then they just drive away. Like, it's no
Exactly.
big deal.
The movie
Like
just
this.
plays it all. Hit and runs happen, and then it's just casual. You just leave.
Let's go.
Another 90s cliche. It also has that soundbite all the movies use for somebody falling. Yeah! You know that soundbite everybody used?
Yeah.
It was on All Real Monsters. That's what I always knew it from, and the title screen. But Beethoven used it. You know when he pulls that fucker off the back dock. Beethoven, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or Beethoven too. Everybody used it, dude. And I'm like, why? Why would you guys want to use the same soundbite? There's got to be more.
Somebody like fucking as an archive, they just recorded a bunch, like just in case somebody needs the sound of a guy screaming, and it just lasted longer than it ever should have, I guess.
You know what's another 90s movie I haven't thought about in a hot minute? And I remember watching it, gosh, probably like 1995 or 96, so I don't remember much about it. Do you guys remember National Lampoon's Senior Trip?
I love that movie. Yeah, it's great.
I want to revisit it, and like that, I'm in a 90s mood now, so
I didn't see that movie growing up. I watched it for the first time.
it's
pretty
got
recently.
Murph in it, Kowalski.
Yeah. I remember
Fucking
renting that
what
on
a king.
VHS like 3 times. Yeah, I loved
So,
it.
so you just recently watched it, Zach? How was it as an adult?
I can't. Something like a 6, probably.
Okay, I mean, that's all I
Something like
want. That's all I want out of these movies.
It's not as good as this movie, but
You want to know a movie I watched recently that I watched it and I was like fucking. I always heard about it. I always heard like, oh yeah, Empire Records. It's like everybody always talked about like, oh, it's basically mall rats in a record store, and I was like, that sounds awesome. So fucking, I watched it and I was like, yeah, it was okay. It was okay, but like it grew on me. Like I've been wanting to rewatch
it's good.
it.
I like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Guar and Daniel Johnston on the soundtrack. Kino.
And that's another movie I know I've seen. I just can't remember much about it. I'd have to start watching it before it start clicking. But I know I've watched it.
Okay, we're almost coming up to the scene where Blaine comes in, and
Exactly.
he starts to break everything up here, and then Jack comes in, and then you get the best quote in the scene where I think Blaine was saying like, "Leave her alone, Jack," or something stupid like that, and you'll see it come up here in a minute, but it's definitely worth watching the movie just for this scene.
We're gonna have to pause for Kino.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Pause for the Kino.
I'm shocked. Did you say Mac hadn't seen this movie? Is that what he said?
I'm not sure.
I just figure everything you've seen and loved, Mac also fucking loved. I just imagine you guys growing up watching everything together. Same shit. But clearly, somewhere along the line, you guys hit a fork in the road, and you went your separate paths, where you were watching shit like this, and he was watching shit like Ghoulies. You know?
Ghoulies. Watching Ghoulies, being like, man, this movie is so fucking good, and then like watching it again, being like, it's not that good, but then like a year or so later, he's like, man, that movie's so fucking good, and I'm like, watch it again, and then he watches it again. It repeats. It's like, this is as good as I remember, but then like he remembers it being good again a couple weeks later.
Sucks. It's a terrible movie.
Oh, it's a terrific film.
Ghoulie Goes to College is great.
I don't even think that was
I like
great.
Ghoulies 2. I like Ghoulies 2 the best. That's the best. Phil Fondacaro on that shit.
Okay, so we got Mitchell Goosen is such a weenie here, dude. He doesn't want to get involved because he thinks it's Gandhi.
Yeah, that blows me away. Like, why is he not doing anything? He's literally letting this guy manhandle his woman, his date.
Well, Seth Green steps in. He's the Chad here, and then he gets knocked out, and she's all about him after that because he stood up for her.
Yeah, it blows.
It looked like
away.
he just punched her. It looked like he just punched her in the stomach.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
What the hell?
This guy, obviously, he looks like Johnny Cage, but he also kind of looks like Scott Wolf, Double Dragon style. Like Johnny Cage and Scott Wolf had a baby.
There it is. Let her make up her own mind, Jack.
Dude, you'd think after this scene in this event, she wouldn't want anything to do with him anymore. He literally stood by the side and just let that happen.
And then he did that, and then he said, "I'll be gone in 6 months. You ain't worth it, brah. You ain't worth it."
Yeah.
This is great, dude.
It's just like, well, fuck you then, brah. And then she just leaves. He's like, I already told you, I don't fight for nothing's worth fighting for. And she's like, well, he did tell me that. I guess I can't hate him too much. But then
what if he whipped it out and started raping her right there in the diner? Nothing's worth fighting for?
He's a beta, dude.
I have no clue. He would hope somebody else would think that was worth fighting for, so he wouldn't have to, I would assume. Come on, man. I'm just all cool,
Dude,
man.
I mean, if I was her older brother, I'd be like, you pussed out? I'm just seeing you now? Like, why weren't you, like, showing yourself about 2 minutes ago when there's a struggle going on?
Because, man, he just wants to outsmart the bully and just tell him that, like, dude, I don't even care, bro. I don't even care, though.
I mean, he does have a pretty, like, punchable face. Like when he does that fucking cocky smile.
Which one? Both of them?
Him.
He has the Alan Johnson.
Oh God. Look, you don't want to dox Dev's last name, but you'll say Alan Johnson, dude.
Well, there's a million of those, dude.
Yeah.
But I was friends with him, dude. I like him.
Alan Jackson.
He's not afraid of anything. That's cheesy, dude.
Is that right, man?
You afraid?
What if he just pulled out his dick and started fucking him with it? That would fucking blow his mind. You think he'd fight then? Or would he just...
He'd probably finish, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He would call him on his bluff and get on his knees, dude.
He demonstrates Gandhi. He sets himself on fire.
Didn't Gandhi was a whore. Gandhi had like 1 million wives.
Chad. I don't think Gandhi set himself on fire, did he? I don't know.
I think, did they say like Gandhi had like a lot of underage brides and shit like that?
I think he set himself on fire in like Tiananmen Square. Was that Gandhi?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but me and Mac, we were
Just kidding, dude.
me and Mac, we were thinking, fucking, we should do a photo shoot where we take fucking, what are they called, ski masks. We soak them in gasoline and we set them on fire and take pictures.
Okay.
You should.
I don't think it'll work too well. I don't think that'll work out too well. But it would make an interesting promo. We just completely scar ourselves for the art. It'd be the Kino thing to do.
This guy is Goosen. He looks like he jumped out of an Archie comic. You know, like he doesn't look like a real person. He kind of looks like a little cartoon character.
He's a Riverdale actor. Yeah.
I gotta say, I've been watching every basically I noticed that like fucking I usually by this time in the year I've watched like 100 movies, but this year I've been going really light. It's been like, I think it was like 40, 50, something like that. And so then I made it a point, like, I'm just going to fucking watch a shit ton for the next week or two. And just to be a total dick, I watched them all at 2 times speed.
Oh, again.
I've been watching them all at 2 times speed.
I think you need to watch this 39 times, man, because then you'll get your numbers up.
Really quick, he's mad at him because he pussed out. He didn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
What'd you do? He has every right to leave him here. Like, you're a fucking ass.
Well, not just that, but he said he was gone in 6 months, so he doesn't care about anybody there. So he's an asshole, dude.
Yeah, he really is. No, hey, really quick. So you watch these movies at like 2 times speed. Todd,
2 times speed.
What is your 5-head take on this? Do you think that's cheating, or do you think it's like however somebody wants to watch a movie, it's up to them? But would you get the same enjoyment out of watching a movie if you watched it at 2 times speed?
No, I'm not autistic, dude. I can't.
Yeah, Zach watches movies at 2 times speed.
Yeah. I'm totally autistic. The idea that you think of it as cheating is really funny. Like I'm cheating the system.
No, it's not.
This motherfucker's cheating the system.
Not cheating, but like you're not. Doesn't it like eliminate all sense of timing and stuff that's purposely put in a movie to have it at 2 times speed?
It doesn't. It makes the timing even better. It makes it faster,
but
more witty, more punchy. I'm so bored right now. I think this movie could have already been over and we could have got everything we needed in 2 times speed.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Man. I need like 0.5 speed in this movie, dude. I need to catch every scene.
Bro.
I'm just playing. I'm not getting that ADHD.
But no, I'm like you. I've had a slow year. It's just because I haven't been in a movie mode. And you know what I blame? I blame Elden Ring. Because I started playing Elden Ring and I fucking was playing that fucking shit in all my free time instead of watching movies. But so I've been like hightailing it the last couple weeks, watching something new, even 2 things every day. I didn't get the chance to watch Men. Riverman gave me the digital code because he wants to talk about it. But Voodoo was down all night. And so I couldn't watch it. So I had to watch something else. And it happened to be that shitty Keanu Reeves movie. That was real bad.
You know what? I have been very, very impressed with 2022 with the movies that came out. They're coming out now. Like I mean, compared to last year, I've watched a lot of movies and I've been impressed with a lot of movies. So
yeah, I watched this. I went on a Furlong deep dive. I'm like, what has Furlong been in that I haven't seen? I watched this Little Odessa movie, dude, with him and Tim Roth, and it was okay, but it's like a drama. Like he's been in a lot of shit with a lot of good actors.
What was that movie you posted that had him looking like Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 4?
Oh gosh, what was it?
And who else was in that? I forgot.
Somebody that we all know. I'm gonna look it up real quick because I can't quite remember.
Did you watch the one with Jamie Presley, dude? That movie is horrible.
Is that the reality show one or no? We're thinking a different one.
Yeah, that's it. That's the reality show.
Where he has
movie,
like the twisted reality show. He locks them in his house, and that's a bad movie, dude.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, I just saw Tommy Lee's dick again. Scrolling through these photos on the chat. Mac was posting that "Welcome to the Jungle" Van Damme poster like he thought it was a joke. Oh, it's called Absolute Killers. It's Edward Furlong and Meatloaf, dude. We have to watch it.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I bet it's not. I bet it's really not. But
anything with Meatloaf's good, dude.
I bet it's an absolute killer.
And he does look like Leon Kennedy, dude. It's so funny.
Soundtrack written, composed by Jenny Steinman and Meatloaf.
I mean, you got Pelts, you got Black Dog, you got 2 Oscar-worthy movies there, dude.
I love Meatloaf. I'm just saying the movie's probably going to be shit, but I want to watch it.
They're probably in the movie for like it's probably another fucking Zombie King.
Zombie
movie.
King. Oh, that's
well,
crazy,
I don't think it was. Edward Furlong is still skinny, so it's like I don't know. Maybe it's not like super old, like super new. I don't know. Who knows? But I watched. Oh God! First, I had to watch that Lightyear movie, dude. Aside from all the PC bullshit that's in it, that's not even the biggest problem. It's just not a good movie.
Well, they don't have Tim Allen as the voice, dude. What's the point in watching it then?
It reeks of, hey, we made this movie for the shareholders. like it's bad. I was actually just appalled at how uninspired and bad it was. And then I did watch Pecker.
Pecker, yeah. How many times do you watch Prey? Because everybody's obsessed with Prey now.
I watched it once and I liked it. Everybody's obsessed with like it's the better than the original, and it's just
man,
godsend.
It's not bad. It's not great though. I mean,
it's a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I don't know how it would fare on like repeat watches. I mean, it's got its problems, but like, yeah, people are acting like this is a result of people shitting on that franchise so much with really bad sequels that this is appearing to be greater than it is, because it's following The Predator, which is really bad, really, 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 really bad.
It's following fucking The Predator, which is fucking stupid as fuck. Actually, it was pretty red pilled on the fact that the autistic are the next evolution of mankind. But other than that, it was pretty shitty. Which was following. Basically, I'm gonna make the point that
AVP Requiem, dude.
Every Predator movie is garbage. Every Predator sequel is garbage.
Predators is pretty good, I thought.
I like Predators. Okay, yeah, I think Predators is solid.
I think
Predators
it's better than
2
this movie,
is fucking
no. Predator 2.
Shit.
Predator 2 is not good. I want it to be good. If Predator 2 actually delivered on its premise, it would be the second best. It's because it's got everything going for it. I like the setting, the concrete jungle. It's cool. It's just not good. It's even got a great supporting cast. The movie's just boring. It's just boring.
Poop.
But I like Predators with Adrian Brody and fucking Topher Grace. It's a guilty pleasure.
Is that really good, or is it like a 6?
It's like a
it's
7.
like a 6.
I think it's a 6. I think it's a 7. It's a guilty pleasure. I love the way it looks. I think the 4K and the Blu-ray looked great because it's shot in Hawaii. It's just everything about it. It's got Dane Trejo, dude.
This and Prey are the same for me. I mean,
on the 4K, you can count every hair in Adrian Brody's fucking nose. It's so fucking.
Zach, what do you think of Prey? Did you watch it yet?
I haven't watched it yet.
It's a solid movie. I mean, I like it. I
you know what? You want to know why I haven't watched it yet?
Why?
Because I can't watch it at 2 times speed.
Oh my god!
Why Hulu doesn't do 2 times speed?
It doesn't. So I'm just like, it'll take too long.
Man.
When's the last time you watched a movie that wasn't 2 times speed? Do you not go to the movie theater
right now? The last time I went to the movie was fucking what is it? The new Jordan Peele.
And when you went to the movies, did you request the guy running the flick? He's like, hey, can you
I
run
did
this at
think
2
it
times
was
speed?
too long. I did think it was too long.
Did you when the new Bill and Ted came out? I know how much you were looking forward to that because you love the second one so much. Did you watch that at 2 times speed, even on your first watch?
No, why would I do that?
Because you watch everything else at 2 times speed. Exactly.
Zach,
not back then.
What'd you think of the new Jordan Peele movie?
I haven't seen it yet, so
no, I'm not. Because I want to watch it, but I want to know what he thinks. Would you recommend seeing it?
I thought it was pretty good. It was an interesting take on the idea.
Okay.
Interesting take.
So it's worth watching then, right?
I mean, I'll wait till it's streaming somewhere, and I'll have to pay for it.
I hear Black Phone's streaming tonight. Just went on Peacock, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to see Black Phone.
Well, then I'll watch that and Men tonight. I'll do a double feature.
Black Phone is fun, but it's in such a campy, like you gotta try to revert to like, hey, I'm watching like a movie from the era of like Stephen King, like, in the vein of like the original Pet Sematary movie. I want to watch a movie like fucking And like
I'll just go
that kind of
into it.
cheesy 80s.
I'll go into it and just, with the totally open mind. That's fine. Tomorrow I'm going to go see Bullet Train, the Brad Pitt movie with the lady.
I want to see that. What kind of reviews is that getting? Is that people liking it or
I
no?
think it's getting solid
Look at
reviews.
this.
Solid.
He didn't retaliate again. He waited till he turned his back and he pulled his pants down.
Oh, this is great. Oh, this is the funniest thing ever, dude.
The fact that he didn't stick his tongue in his asshole to add the extra layer of humiliation, I don't understand.
Remember they call him Chocolate Stain Blaine, dude? Chocolate Stain Blaine.
Did he just say? Did he just go? I'm getting a boner and
said
fall
that?
down. That's what
Chocolate
he should
Stain
have said.
Blaine.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot.
And this is how he
that,
redeems himself, right? I got you all wrong. Wow, he's so cool.
Yeah, I got you all wrong.
And I'm so sorry.
Right there, when the kid got off the screen, there was a kid in the background who had a hoodie on, and I thought it was like a riddle box hoodie.
Juggalo.
I thought it was some Juggalo shit. I was like, did I just notice Juggalo shit in Airborne? Look, that got her back on his side. I don't care that you didn't stand up for me anymore. That was funny.
That makes no fucking. That bothered me when I saw that. Like she just. Yeah, that was so funny. Haha, I love you again. What?
I guess it's supposed to be like this is him standing up for himself. Now he's not like that anymore. But they kind of imply that he could still be like that.
Yeah, but Blaine was a bigger Chad than Jack. So Jack was scared of Blaine. So I think that's why, because now he's the king salami, dude.
Fucking David Blaine was getting all them people watching him when he was sitting on top of those billboards and shit for magic tricks. He's getting all the attention.
Death stare.
What do you think of David Blaine? I'm a magician, and then he just
I
kind
used
of
to
like.
watch Mind Freak, dude. It was entertaining.
That's Chris
a different
Angel.
guy. That's a different guy.
That's Chris Angel.
Whatever. No,
David Blaine's probably the bigger of the two, the one that like froze himself in a block of
I
ice.
don't even know if I've ever seen David Blaine. I just know him because people talk about him.
Yeah,
Look, now-
it's cool. I like magic, dude. It's pretty fun.
Magic the Gathering,
No, I gotta see. I am so sorry.
the Wiccan magic,
But
magic with a K.
But yeah, hey, I wanted to say, going on that Furlong deep dive, man. Pecker was not good. I mean, John Waters just is not my type of director. He's just not my guy. I mean,
Hairspray's good, dude. I like Hairspray.
I'm not gonna watch that shit. But
Beta.
and I watched a movie. It's the last one I'll talk about, but because I watched a shitload of shit. But I watched a movie that Todd's always loved, and somehow I've never watched it. And that's Broken Arrow. I finally sat down and watched Broken Arrow.
Man, that is a classic.
Dude,
It's so bad. It's good.
yeah,
never heard
I
of
did love it, but it was so bad that it was good. Like, it was, honestly, it was a 5 until the end, until the third act, and it became a 6, because it was just so over the top. And of course, like, John Travolta was elevating it with all his crazy one-liners, dude. Like, they were just fucking insane. He was, it was proto Face Off, the way he acts in Face Off, dude. Just when he's possessed by Nick Cage or
Ain't
whatever.
it cool?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Broken Arrow. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it's a John Woo movie. It was the one he did after Hard Boiled was the one that really put him on the map, in Asia. Then he came over and did Hard Target, and then he did Broken Arrow, and then he did Face Off.
If it's not about a guy who like breaks his dick and half fucking a fat chick, then I don't care.
No, he flies a stealth bomber, dude. It's with Christian Slater and
it's
John
Christian
Travolta.
Slater and John Travolta, and I'm telling you, he's acting kind of like Castor Troy as John Travolta. He's like all fucking wacky and just really over the top. And
but admit it would have been better if it was about fucking John Travolta breaking his dick and half fucking a fat chick, wouldn't it? It would have been, wouldn't it have been?
Yeah. I don't like Christian Slater. I like some stuff that he's been in, but I don't think he's likable at all.
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, he's amazing in that, dude.
Breaking his dick and half fucking Christian Slater, that's the best version of the idea.
If you guys do a Broken Arrow commentary, I will jump on for that.
I would do it. It's definitely a very talk-worthy movie. The premise is so fucking stupid. Like, it's so what?
We haven't even done Face Off. Baby, we need to do
we
that.
We should do a woo exploitation. We really should, because I think. Oh wait, I'm so sorry. Did I miss it? I missed it. But I think Hard Target is better than Broken Arrow. Just my hot take. But Face Off is kind of the king. No, I mean, and I don't want to do every John Woo movie. I just want to do those 3 because we don't have to do Mission Impossible 2 and all that bullshit. He did like Wind Talkers.
Why wouldn't we do that? Why wouldn't we do one Frederick Durst and the Limp Bizkits on the soundtrack?
It's a great soundtrack, man.
It's in the intro of the movie when he throws his glasses. Dun 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 dun.
I know why you want to hate me.
Dun, dun. I had that soundtrack. Yeah, I listened to that all the time.
Okay, this is the last 20 minutes of the movie, and this whole scene is just phenomenal, man.
To me, it drags. It's way too long. Yeah, like it probably is. It really 20 minutes? Yeah, it feels like
what a cringe lord.
It feels like it goes on for 20 minutes. It just feels really long to me.
It's a great scene, man.
This is actually 18 minutes long.
Still, I feel like it should be 10 max.
It's pretty impressive though the way they filmed this and everything. I thought.
Well, like 8 of that might be credits too. Our boy shows up to show support.
Just think of a bunch of kids rollerbladed down this hill, like with all these cars coming, and it's pretty impressive, man.
No, yeah, and it's kind of intense, and it gives you heart palpitations, but it just goes on too long. Like I don't know. It just felt like a long time to me.
How much better would it have been if like they all wiped out, fucking just hitting like a little rock?
They got hit by a semi, just crushed all of them, dude.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I agree.
They just hit a little rock and just fucking fall in front, which he accidentally falls in front of a semi. It should be something small like the tiny rock that ultimately does him in, but the semi can hit quick after.
Oh, it's a semi driven by Meatloaf and Black Dog, dude.
And Blackface. Meatloaf and Blackface.
The second time Black Dog came up.
Yeah, Meatloaf while wearing blackface. Oh, jeez.
Was this filmed in Ohio? Was it filmed in Ohio?
Or I think so. I think.
Was it really filmed in Ohio? I don't know. It could have been filmed in anywhere in the Midwest. It could have been filmed in upstate New York.
Now at these hills, dude. It might have been filmed in... let me look.
I think it's at Ohio. Ohio. I was never good at skating, so I didn't do it very long.
I was very casual when I was a kid. I wasn't doing this shit. I wasn't. Exactly. I was like rollerblading around the neighborhood and shit, dude.
Yeah, I used to go to Skateland, dude. Try to get chicks.
Oh, well, yeah, I went to Skateland too.
I don't know if I ever skated outside. I always did it at the skating rink or whatever.
But they didn't have rollerblades at Skatelands. It was like just skates, dude. That's different.
Skeets.
But this looks like where they filmed Pet Sematary 2, where Clyde got the fucking motorbikes.
No,
in the face,
that was
dude.
filmed in Georgia.
I said go home.
That was in Georgia. You should know.
I'm saying it looks like it, dude.
That shot was very reminiscent. See, so many Kino fucking ideas or movies coming up in this movie. So like it recognize. It's like it's art. It rhymes. It repeats itself. It's amazing. Beautiful.
Anyway, what were we fucking talking about before I said that? Wolferdale, no. Oh, Skateland. They didn't have rollerblades, but remember, wasn't that crazy how do kids still go to Skateland? Because some of them, they still exist, don't they?
They closed all the ones here in
maybe
where
there's not many of them, but that was the place to go. That's where you went on the weekends. That's where you met your friends and stuff on weekends. And I don't know why all the kids hung out at Skateland, and they didn't necessarily do a lot of skating. Like they had arcades and shit, and get some pizza and hot dogs, dude. And
well, your parents used to drop you off from 7 to 11, and your parents used to go out to the bars and they pick you up at like 11 o'clock or whatever, and then take you home. But yeah, it was one place where you can just drop kids off and then come back later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
I used to play.
Poor Jack Black may never reproduce. Like what? Imagine not having that guy's beautiful seed.
He shouldn't reproduce.
Able to fucking just he shoots those cummies all up inside your pussy and like fucking you get little Jack Blacks all over the place. Beautiful.
I had pretty cool memories of playing like Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition and the Simpsons arcade and all that shit. It's like Skatelands and stuff, dude.
Mm-hmm. My wife used to work at a skate land. That was her first job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The best thing to come out of skating, skateboarding, all this culture is just the video game Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. That whole series. This is the best thing.
It is.
Objectively, like there's nothing else better than that.
It's phenomenal. Yeah.
They have a.
I mean, to an extent, they got shitty at some point, but originally they were fucking very keen at.
Before that, it was ESPN Extreme Games, which is still one of the best PS1 games. I remember going to Target and just playing the demo over and over of ESPN Extreme Games on PS1. I was like, oh god, I gotta buy this. So basically, we got one for Christmas, and then we couldn't afford any games, so we just played the demos. You know,
Well, I bet
Aaron, you
Yeah,
remember that, right?
Yeah, I bet that game holds up.
The PS1
great.
demos.
No, we did that all the time, and we got our mileage out of them too. And for some reason, we were like oddly okay with it. My dad would always buy those jam packs and shit like that, and PlayStation Undergrounds and stuff like that. And I don't know why I was so happy just playing like Tony Hawk's The Warehouse over and over again with just Primus or whatever, like just doing a high score 2-minute run. It's like I was satisfied.
Yep.
But you really did. You got so much bang for your buck for $5 because they were $5. You know, they'd have like 10 games on them. And I used to really love all the bonus features too. Like they'd have like making of featurettes. I remember on one of the one I used to play Tony Hawk on, I think is also the one that had Metal Gear Solid. And it was like the Shadow Moses. But I think it had like a behind the scenes of WCW Thunder. And I used to love watching that, dude.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome, yeah.
They'd have like Booker T and Big Show. And it was like... I used to love that shit, man. And they'd always have like a tips and tricks video. And that's where I have like that Saw Woo guy. He'd always teach you. Like, I remember him teaching me how to do the ultimate, like, unlimited Dalsim combo in Street Fighter Alpha 3. Square X, Square X, Square X, Square X, Square X, Square X, Square X.
Square X, Square X, Square X, Square X, Square X, Square X.
A lot of those, like the PS1 were like live action, Sega CD-ish type of stuff. Like cutaways. Because I remember in ESPN Extreme Games, like, after you completed the level and got all the money, the cash, she'd always used to pop up like live action. More money, more money, more money. Yeah.
Early last year, I put on YouTube. Somebody had like this long play video of all the fucking jam packs. Like every from the load-in screen to the PlayStation 1, Sony
nice.
Entertainment, and they would have the menu and they'd go through everything on the menu and let you see everything and watch the video. I just like let that whole thing run all night, dude. It was.
I wonder what those are going for now.
Not much.
Okay.
They're not much. Yeah, but
I wouldn't buy one. I'm just curious if that was the thing.
Is anybody else thinking like, where the fuck are the boundaries on this race? Like, what are the course? Like, what are the limits? Like,
bottom of the hill, man. Bottom of the hill.
I'd be so lost. I'd be like,
It's Devil's Backbone, man.
The fact that it has a name implies that these kids do this often, and you'd think somebody would have some restrict. Like, hey, like these kids got to stop doing this. Somebody had to have been hurt. It has to have a reputation of Devil's Backbone for a reason. Has a kid been killed? Surely. This is insane.
maybe they look at it as like a sport. Like, oh, some more kids are coming. Let's try to hit them.
Dude, I would love if all of a sudden Gus was driving down the road in his squad car and it's playing like, I want to die just like Jesus Christ. That'd
be fantastic.
And he just starts masturbating on him. Like something, he skins a rabbit, wears its skin while jacking off into his own face. He has to do something crazy to just throw us all off.
What are you guys thinking about doing for around Halloween? You guys?
Oh, we got to figure out something fun to do. I don't think we did anything last year because Zach's like, I never get to do anything on Halloween, celebrate, and just kind of do my thing because we're always like doing something. But I mean, I'm down to do something if people want to do. I mean, I'd love to.
This scene here, they're going all fast through the tunnel, and they all have to hurry up and run down, but he just fucking jumps the stairs. That's how he makes up for all that time he lost.
And
that's how he makes up for all the time.
And there just happens to be a truck lift there, so it'll catch his fall, so he can just glide right down.
If that wasn't there, he would have been killed.
Come on, Jack.
Would have been died.
We got a race to win.
He would have been death. This reminds me of a bridge in our town. Me and Mac used to fucking hang out. It was like by a house I used to live at. Fucking Big Chad, this movie's bringing back all the Big Chad vibes, because if you watch Princess Awesome Super Pony Power Punch Part 2, or no, it's a new documentary that Mac and me made a long time ago, and it hasn't come out yet. We're gonna put that out at some point. We have yet to title that one. Might be Princess Awesome Super Pony Power Punch Part 1. Maybe it's the prequel. Maybe we'll see.
I don't think I've watched those. Are they actually available to watch private on YouTube, or where? How can I watch them?
You can watch it with the commentary on the Mac and Zach channel, and then they're on fucking archive.org without the commentary.
Didn't you like put that up for the patrons or something?
Fucking, I think so. I think it came out for a normal episode. Mac and Zach back in the day.
Some busters.
Some Buster Rhymes. Look, it's too dark. They're gonna fucking... Somebody could be, like a homeless guy could be laying in the street. They wouldn't ever see him. Just fucking wipe out. Fucking their front teeth are fucking in the pavement.
I'm surprised I didn't see one homeless person under the bridge and shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cleared out with people. It's like there's no people around, so...
Yeah, you'd think they'd be dodging people.
Not very believable.
It's all dark down there. See, somebody could be sleeping. Ollie the Magic Bum could be laying there, and they wouldn't even know. They would have just fucking...
I mean, there's a lot of cars parked, but usually... Oh, I guess there's construction workers there. Okay.
Ollie the Magic Bum. We need to bring it back. We need Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 19. Oh. Just jump on wherever they left off.
I was going to say, did you know there's like a national touring Tony Hawk cover band? And they play specifically the Tony Hawk soundtracks?
Well, that'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what their name is, but their logo is like stylized like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and everything's like 90s. And they just play the Primus, the fucking Goldfinger. They just play the soundtrack. It's really
They should
fun.
be Tony Hawk's Pro Skeeter, and they should like all be naked with erections, all the full set, and then like they should casually build up a nice erection and masturbate to orgasm, but pace it out, edge it so that it happens towards the end of the set.
Indeed. Jesus.
This is a great scene.
It is. Fucking, he just caused some property damage there. Or some.
That's a pretty cool stunt, though. I mean,
look at that note. The sustain on that. It's sustain. You could just hit that. You can go have a bite and still ringing out.
When I was a kid, I was always thinking like Blaine here when he like falls into the river or whatever. Like, wouldn't he like sink to the bottom because he has rollerblades on?
I don't know. I don't know.
You should try it, dude.
Are they heavy like a fucking like those cement shoes that the mafia makes you swim with?
You could swim with them. You could tread water. Are you talking about if you just like passed out in the water?
I think you tread water with
I think you could still
on?
If your upper body's there, you could totally tread water with your arm. I think you could. But I think if you were just I think if you were like passed out in the water, I think they'd be enough to sink you, like if you weren't trying to actively.
Look at this. The motherfucker.
This always makes me cry here, dude.
I know. We got a race to win.
Are you joking, or did you just say that? Because like if you just like if this really does make you cry, that's not funny. But if you just said that as a joke, that's the funniest fucking thing. Because I never would have thought of this as one of those movies that like taught you a lesson.
Like, what is the lesson?
How do you know, dude?
Yeah.
I mean,
fucking
redemption, dude. Redemption.
Yeah. What? Okay. Wait. But why? Redemption by teaming up, finding a mutual hate for somebody else.
Yes. Blaine's the bully, dude. There's no bully anymore, dude.
Oh yeah, he took away the bully. Who won there though?
They did.
They won.
They got 3 people. They got 3 people. You have to get 3 people.
Yeah, Snake.
I wasn't sure if they were still counting whoever the first one that.
Well, here's Wiley pretending he's finishing here, which I love, dude.
Were they prepared for a photo finish? Like, if you have to have 3, the first one with 3 over the line. What if you had like 6 or 7 people that were all pretty close to each other? You know,
exactly.
Like, how would you even tell?
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of. Look at this. This is the weakest slap, dude.
You could tell they did that after like 18 takes, after they'd already been jacking each other off like pretty hard for the rest of the scene.
Wiley gets the girl, dude, too.
Wrist was way too weak there. Stacy. Big Stacy's. They're both big Stacy's.
Now,
you see that dude? Look at that dude in the background.
Now he gives her away to Mitchell Goosen.
There's a dude in the background making a goofy face.
I'd love to be in that background, dude.
Exactly.
I'd be doing conventions, like I said.
Trying to show your dick, like look at that guy right there in the red hat, big shit.
Yeah, but I have a question. Is he not just going to be moving back to California? Like what?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but I mean, get his wick wet
bittersweet.
at least, right?
Exactly.
I love this music, dude. It's great dance R&B music, man.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. I probably would be a little closer to it if I grew up with it, but it's a 6 out of 10.
It's an amazing film.
Perfect.
It's absolutely
10 out of 10.
absurd. It's
Perfect
absolutely
10 out of
absurd.
10.
Everything in this movie is just like real life. What are you saying? What are you talking about?
Chris Conrad.
Jacob Vargas. That's the guy that played Snake.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's
Kino.
he also plays Salinas' brother in Selena.
Never seen that.
You never seen Selena, dude?
Great movie, dude.
Never seen that.
Anything for Salinas. How have you never seen Selena? That was on all the fucking time.
They showed that in high school a million times, dude.
Yeah, when our Spanish teacher wanted to fucking go jack off some boyfriend in the bathroom, she would just put on Selena for everybody to watch in the class and leave.
Was that you that we saw the butterfly effect and she was making out with Octavia, or what is his name?
Whatever.
boyfriend?
I wasn't there. You told me
That was
about
Travis then. That was Travis.
Oh, maybe it's Travis. God.
She's a front row ahead of us, dude, and she was making out with her boyfriend, dude. She's our Spanish teacher. I was like, oh,
dude, and it's funny because you think it's weird now, but looking back, she was like 24, 23.
Yeah,
now in hindsight, it's not weird at all.
Yeah, that's true.
She was young, right? But anyway, shout out to Miss Pfeiffer if you're listening, which I know you are.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
And Miss Otto, if you're still hot, give me a holler.
John Otto.
Give me a holler. No, I was kidding. I doubt it, dude. Miss Otto was also 23 or whatever, but these people are now 40s.
Miss Otto, take him to the Matthews Bridge.
We're in our 30s, so yeah, it's not that far off.
That's what I'm saying. They're in their 40s. I know it's ew, old. Wait a second. I'm there too.
Yeah,
but we're guys. It's different. We age well.
Age like wine, yeah, absolutely.
There you go. No. Anyway, look, inline skates and equipment were provided by Rollerblade Inc. I didn't realize that was an actual company.
Rollerblade was the top company. Actually.
Was that
what
so?
God
Is it
wants,
Band-Aid, where the
part
brand was Rollerblade?
Yeah, it's like Bauer skates, like ice skates. It's the top brand, Rollerblade.
And then everybody just calls all rollerblades because they're the quintessential brand.
Yeah.
Never Miss Your Water, written by Danny Diesel.
Wait, so what are they called then? So, for example, if you want to buy an off-brand Band-Aid, it's bandage strips. They whatever they are.
Well, I mean, there's different brands, but I mean, Rollerblade was the king brand.
Were they they start? You think they would have trademarked the name though?
Do Arts Laboratories.
Yeah, I mean, they can make knockoffs.
What were they? What was the actual product called? Everybody might have called them rollerblades then. Were they inline skates or something? What do you call them?
I thought they just called them rollerblades. I don't know.
Yeah, but just everybody calls all bandage strips Band-Aids.
You guys call me fucking autistic because I want to watch this shit in 2 times speed.
You need to watch it again, Zach, in 2 times speed.
Oh, anywho. That's good. I have some movies I gotta watch. I'm looking forward to watching Black Phone actually. And
you should watch the 2 times speed.
No, I won't be doing that. But anyway, it was fun.
Watch Man. I want to know what you think.
I'm gonna do that, and then we'll have a lot to talk about whenever we do our next Cinema Enema too. But I'll talk to you about it this weekend if you want. Which one should I watch first? I wonder. Well, you've never seen Black Phone, right? So you've seen Black Phone and you've seen Men. So I don't know.
You got to think Men's an A24 movie. So
yeah, I mean, is it?
Where's
Black
your
Phone
attention?
Is Black Phone A24?
No, that's a Blumhouse.
You told okay, yeah, that makes sense. You told me you're like, hey, just go into it blind. Don't even look at Letterboxd. Well, I had to go on Letterboxd to review my shitty fucking Keanu Reeves movie last night. And I saw that you reviewed it. You gave it 8 out of 10. I saw it right there on the homepage. So, spoiler.
I told you not to go into Letterboxd.
I went on there. I wasn't searching for anything. I just went on Letterboxd to review Keanu Reeves.
Since you looked at my score,
the score. That's all I looked at.
Okay, so I'm the minority. Let me just say that.
Okay.
I'm the minority with that high of a score.
I've been wanting to watch that movie.
See, I just saw it on like my the recent activity for like friends or whatever, and it just showed you're 4 out of 10. You're 4 out of 5.
I just want to know if I'm crazy, dude. But
I will watch it. I mean, like A24 is okay. Like I know you guys really like Saint Maud. I thought Saint Maud was okay. I thought
Saint Maud.
I think you guys really liked it. I thought it was like a 6 out of 10. But
no, Saint Maud. I still need to watch that. I have Saint Maud.
Well, Zach's the one that liked that one, which is all right. It's solid. But I'll watch it. I'll watch it tonight, and we can chat about it. Yeah. Anything else anybody needs to bring up before we end it?
No, I'm glad you did this movie's commentary. Is great.
We got to figure out. I like it when you join, so we got to figure out another movie. Like, what's another movie that you couldn't say no to? Broken Arrow. You already said it. Are we gonna do Broken Arrow?
I haven't seen Broken Arrow in forever, but I do want to watch that again, dude.
I think Zach should watch it. Just prepare. That's a movie that might be extra nuts at 2 times speed because it's so fucking zany. I can imagine it feels like proto Face Off.
Yeah,
but it's just not as good as Face Off. It's just I don't know, but it is very much like John Woo. Face Off's a fucking silly premise.
In a way, it's like Face On.
Yeah, it's like Face On. But yeah, no, I think anybody have a problem with that? Whenever we do our next commentary, I don't know when that's going to be. We might do a cinema enema before we do that or whatever. Or, I don't know. Or maybe we'll
do Broken Arrow. I'll be there. I do want to rewatch that.
Well, we technically did 2 cinema enemas in a row. I wouldn't mind doing another commentary in a couple weeks if you want. Put it on the books. Broken Arrow. Okay, Broken Arrow. All right. God, I forgot to mention before we leave. I also watched, for some reason, I had a weird hankering to watch a Steven Seagal movie I'd never seen, which I really don't like Steven Seagal at all. And I watched Exit Wounds with fucking DMX and Tom Arnold, dude. What a shit. That's not a good.
Why didn't you watch Under Siege 2, dude? That movie's fantastic.
I haven't seen that in a long time. I've seen that though, but no, I did kind of want to watch the Under Siege movies because I remember those being actually all right.
Second's the best.
I got to see if they're available to rent. If not, they're on sale on Vudu right now. They're on sale for like $5 a piece, HD or the.
Buy them in 4K. 4K, yeah, special edition 4Ks. Buy them. They're worth $34.
What the fuck are you talking about? All right, guys. We'll catch you guys later. Please support us on Patreon. Please like the fucking video, please. And leave comments. Help us out in the algorithm. All that good stuff. Listen to us on free feeds. Buy a t-shirt at the Teespring. And we'll catch you guys later. Poppets.
Bye-bye, puppets. Zach Pete in a solo cut band. Couldn't miss Cameron's loving. Josh and Scott failed and Riverman's babe. Bye-bye, puppets. Sounds good, like this country used to.